The Victorian government has defended its decision to host the Commonwealth Games following criticism over spending from Western Australia's Premier. Jessica Maggio has more.
There seems to be a bit of resentment between state and territory leaders over the nation's GST carve-up. Tim Pallas, Victoria's Treasurer, has repeatedly said that Victoria gets dudded by the GST revenue that's distributed to Victoria, and he claims that they are due for more. So yesterday, Mark McGowan, Western Australia's Premier, was asked about it. He said that perhaps if Victoria felt they weren't being given a fair go, they should perhaps stop spending on expensive events like the Commonwealth Games for 2026.
You know, they just went and spent $2.6 billion on getting the Commonwealth Games to put it in Bendigo. I mean, if they want to spend that amount of money on the Commonwealth Games in Bendigo and then complain about not having enough money, well, maybe they should make different decisions.
Now, Victoria was the only state to bid for the Commonwealth Games. It has been a tough couple of years with the pandemic, and certainly he hopes that, or Daniel Andrews, I should say, hopes that the Commonwealth Games will bring some revenue and open up thousands of jobs for Victorians. So he stood by that decision to host the Games. He's also hoping that it will bring plenty of revenue to rural and regional Victoria, putting them on the map. Today he said he wasn't going to take part in childish debates with other leaders, and he responded on his relationship with his Labor counterpart.
I've known Mark McGowan for a long time, and I've got a very high regard for him. One of the reasons that I have a very high regard for him is that he stands up for his state. I like people like that. That's the way I operate, and I respect that.
Interesting to see a war of words between both Labor leaders, especially now that Labor's retained a government in Parliament.